2 years ago, we moved out into our property in large part to move our juice business forward. And it was going extremely well. We were serving our community high quality products, we were profitable, and we were moving in a great direction overall. However, just as quickly as the Lord called us to it, last summer he called us away from it. I'm not gonna lie, we wrestled with him on it for a few months because we put a ton of time, effort, and other resources into getting it built up. But ultimately, we know and we knew to trust him with that decision. So we went ahead and we made it official in December.
Yeah, creating a good product that was serving people that they really enjoyed. Sucks to not be able to do it anymore. But that's what leads to the sweet part of it. Blessing is always on the other side of faith. You might not know the timeline. Sometimes it's immediate, sometimes it takes a while.
Yes.
But as big as the cut is, we know the other side of it is gonna be even bigger. Why? Because he prunes us so that we can bear more fruit. There's the faith, there's the principle right there. Pruning for the purpose of bearing more fruit. And that's what he just did to us and what he's doing to us. So we will be more fruitful as a result of this.
Yes.
That's how we are so sure and confident.
Not even 24 hours after we made it official, Kubota reached out to us, and they are the perfect partner to help us to continue doing the work that the Lord has called us to out here on Promise View. And today, you get to see why.
Go ahead and jump in there. Let me see what you look like in your new whip. Okay.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you look good in that thing. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Gerald.
I'm Simone. This is Gerald the Third.
What up, May?
He like, come on.
All right.
As you guys saw, today is a very exciting day for us. We've been waiting for this for how long? Since probably November.
December?
Yep. Yeah. The day is here.
Yep. So I'm trying to run through this real quick because there's another guy coming out here in a second. He's going to run through each of the pieces of equipment with us. Give us a rundown, show us how to work them, this, that, and the other, and then he'll be on his way. So before he gets here, we're going to play around a little bit.
Yeah.
Now we ain't going to turn stuff on. We going to jump around and play in there or something.
That thing is huge.
What thing?
This RTV.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is what we've been real geeked about, for real. Look at this thing. We got 4 seats in there. So
we can finally drive to the garden.
We can take a bunch of people to the garden.
Yes. When people were becoming my grandma, we took the truck. We didn't make anybody walk, but still, the truck is limited space, and it's just not super convenient to take there. We need an outdoor vehicle.
Yeah.
Or what would you call it? A utility vehicle.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
She sounds like she knows what she's talking about, doesn't she?
I do know what I'm talking about. It smells new. You smell that? We got the fresh.
That's that fresh blessing smell. That's what that is. That's a blessing of the Lord.
Yeah, because wait till y'all hear.
That pleasing aroma. But again, we're just going to sit. We're going to enjoy this. And let Buddy run us through everything real quick.
It says Promise Acres.
Does it?
Look.
Where? Oh.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Wow.
But yeah, we gonna let them run us through real quick. We're gonna play around, have some fun, then we'll come back a little later and explain to y'all everything. So, all right. So now that our tutorial
is over. We're going to give you all a quick rundown, a little more in-depth look at the equipment here and what we got going on.
Yeah.
Because y'all know there's always a lot to do out here. And on top of having a lot to do, since we have these pieces of equipment, we've had some projects that we wanted to do pretty much since we got here, but we didn't have the capacity or the tools or anything to do any of that. Yeah. So,
we'll start here.
We can walk you through these. Starting off with Sandman here.
My personal favorite.
That's what we named it. We named this one Sand. So we got Big Red. We got Sandman here. Okay.
Yeah. So Sandman is fully equipped, you guys.
Okay.
So
motor sales moving.
We have a horn.
Fully equipped.
But the best part will come in handy for Gerald in the garden is, what is that called?
It's a dump bed. So the thing about this, it got a lot of features to it, but this is like the real big thing. It has a little cargo bed in here. And also this seat folds down.
Yeah.
So it makes the bed like twice as big.
Yep.
So we can put all types of stuff in here. So whether we're driving around and having to pick up, like we have to get sticks and stuff out the yard all the time.
Before we can mow the grass.
Because these trees drop.
It's not sticks. Some of them are like literal.
Big old logs. We don't call them logs. They're huge.
Yeah.
So we're able to drive around with this guy. We'll be able to throw them in there, take them down to the burn pile. Whatever we have to move around quickly.
Yes.
We can just drive up, toss it in here, and then go. And then not just that, but it's a dump bed also, right? It has a hydraulic dump lever on it. Yeah. So literally whatever you put in here, we don't have to hand unload it. We just back it up to the burn pile or to the woods or whatever. Flip that switch, whoop, and dump it right on off.
Y'all have seen us in previous summers where we have a truckload of mulch or whatever, and we back there in the truck getting all of it out.
Shoveling, getting stuff out by hand. Yeah. So this thing is going to help, obviously, a ton in the garden, like Simone said. Getting compost up there, getting wood chips up there.
Yep.
Taking whatever supplies we need up there, getting produce from the garden, throwing it in there, bringing it down. And then just navigating the property. It's quick and easy. Jump into, drive up into the garden. Jump into, drive over wherever else. Wherever.
Yes.
And then it also, on the front, we don't have it yet, but all types of attachments can come on this. So like, we'll get like a plow or something at some point so we can plow the driveway with snow. You can throw different things on there.
And this thing, it's not a flat terrain that we have. It's bumpy and hilly, but when the guy was showing us around, he said it's a smooth ride, and it really is.
It's the smoothest thing. You don't feel anything.
Yeah. You don't feel the lumps and bumps. It could take the terrain.
This is probably going to be the most utilized.
And it's so good. He already said this, but yeah, we have the 4-seater up now. But this is just so convenient to be able to have some people hop in the back. Because we were kind of going back and forth between if we wanted the 2-seater or the 4-seater. Both are very great vehicles.
Because a lot of times, when people want to come over and go around and see and stuff, especially like our grandparents or just older family members who can't get around as well, got some for them so they can get around, show them the property. Like we have family members that haven't seen much back there and over there. Like her dad isn't able to move very well.
He hasn't been to the garden.
He hasn't even been up to the back. He hasn't been able to get up there.
Yeah.
So, no.
He can hop on here.
He can hop in.
We can take him around. He can see everything.
So this thing is.
Yeah. It's going to come in handy.
Sandman going to come in big time. This, Simone don't care nothing about this here.
He asked.
Not that she don't care anything about it. She doesn't care anything about using it herself. I love that
Gerald has this. The rep who was helping us. He was telling me, hop on, try it out. No, sir. No, thank you. I won't be using this at all.
Yeah, this is the mini loader. It's their SCL 1000. We don't have a name for this yet.
Nope.
So start dropping names in the comments. Over the next few videos, we're trying to find names for this guy here. But this mini loader is going to come in very clutch. Again, you can put a bunch of different attachments and such on the front, which we'll probably do at some point. But the big projects that we want to do with this guy is the landscape.
Our landscape loader.
Oh my goodness. The landscape.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Before we even moved in, we knew the landscape needed some help. Gerald, while we are in the thick of construction, is working with the landscape guy to reimagine everything out here. So
Yeah.
he been wanting to do it even before we moved in.
Yeah.
It has not been my priority because I wanted the inside to look better, livable before we moved out here. But I think we're at a point inside where it's definitely time. So
No, it's more than time. So we're gonna do this year. We're gonna have plenty. I ain't gonna say we'll do a lot of landscaping out here, but the focus for this year is to get the front done.
yeah,
We can
section by section.
Section by section, get the front done, and then we'll continue to go from there.
Yeah.
Once we get the front of the house done, it'll probably be to like this big area here where you first drive in. Next up, we got this monster of a zero-turn mower. This thing is, we don't have a name for him either. I think this is it's like called like ZD1211 or something.
Let's see.
Is it?
ZD1211. Good job.
ZD1211.
Cutting system. Aerodynamic cutting system. I think it's just so crazy.
You and your sales over mode.
Well, I just
What that
think
mean?
it's crazy. I don't know. But it's crazy that we have all this land, and you would think like the first thing that you had to buy, obviously, with all this land is a mower. And we have not bought one mower.
We sure
Now we have the mower of all mowers. Like,
the mower of all mowers. This is a 72-inch deck. This thing cut so fast.
yeah.
So fast. Before we had like, y'all probably saw if y'all been here for a while, that little riding mower.
It was not good.
Slow, little small deck. It would take forever.
Sometimes, like, we would split up
2
into
days. Literally 3 days to get the area that we mowed.
Yeah.
Man,
And it kept breaking. So
it
that
kept
was
breaking.
half a
Just
problem. But
this thing,
it's a smooth ride. I did get on this.
yes, smooth ride.
Yeah. It's a little, like, because we're coming from a riding mower, for me, it was a little more thought had to go into, like, navigating it for me, because you use these,
The zero turns are a
things.
little touchy. Takes some
Yeah.
getting used to,
but
but
it's nice.
this thing more than nice. I didn't even go hold y'all. This thing is probably the best.
It's really nice.
For each of these things for what they do.
Right.
Where?
Right there. That's
Trying
one
to
of
ride the
them.
mower.
That's one of them jumping things.
Yeah. Each one of these things. Stop before you hurt yourself.
You want to get bit?
Those are the nice spiders.
What are you talking about?
They are. Those are the little jumping spiders. They nice.
Well, I don't want him
You can
to
like
get
keep
on
them
the
as
floor.
pets.
Okay.
Oh, for real. People do. They smart. They like
Gerald
to,
and his siblings used to keep everything as pets. Random animals.
that is
They
not.
had
We are
blind
not what
monkeys
the
or
video
something.
is about. We're not what the video about. Anyway, each of these pieces of equipment in their respective areas, in their specialties, are creme de la creme, the absolute top. So
We're grateful to have it.
absolutely grateful to have it.
Blessed.
Blessed.
Yeah.
More than anything. So thankful to the Lord. So thankful to Komodo.
And
who
just
gifted
the
us this
timing
stuff.
of it all.
I mean,
come on.
again, timing. The timing and the blessing of it and how it came. And not fighting, but being about trusting the Lord for a while, shutting something down we have been working for years to build,
That he told us to do.
that he told us to build.
Yep.
Then the second,
That we made it
not
official.
24 hours after, we were like, okay, like we gonna
have
do this.
to do this.
We gonna be obedient and do this. Boom. Drop this on our head. Like, come on.
I mean, it was so
Come
crazy.
on. One of our big issues here, like our hardest thing we have been trying to figure out is just like systems and ways to maintain the property and whatnot. Just because what we had and didn't have made it difficult. And also, how are we going to like get all the stuff that we need, right? It's going to take us
Oh
a
my
minute
gosh,
to,
yes. Yes.
like, we're going to have to accumulate stuff slowly. I'm like, man,
It's going to take us
it's going to take
forever.
us forever to be trying to take care of this thing. So, yeah, the timing, absolutely perfect. With little one getting here.
Yep. Summer is here.
Summer being here. The garden's starting to go crazy. I mean, the timing. The Lord and timing. The Lord and timing.
Impeccable.
The Lord and timing. He is always on time. Never late, never early. Always on time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We're excited.
Yep.
Can't see like what we can actually accomplish in
yeah,
the year with this stuff.
for sure.
So
we think we're gonna be able to really get rocking and rolling. So
Yeah.
prepare to see us
Putting this to use.
ripping and running out here.
Yeah.
Okay. The summer is this is gonna be a live summer, to say the least.
I cannot wait. I'm gonna go to the mailbox.
Show is. She wanna get that thing for everything. Let's drive over to the mulch pile. It's right there.
Okay, I did not say that.
Anyway, thank you for kicking it with us. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for letting us share this blessing with you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for being here. We look forward to continuing to show you how the Lord leads us to utilize this blessing and steward it, and the transformation that he has us do out on this property that he's blessed us with. So
yes, it's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. We finna play around on this stuff some more.
Yep.
Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.
We'll see ya.
Peace.
Bye. Life on Promise View.
Someone said you guys want to see the lake because it looks beautiful today.
With Gerald and Simone. Life on Promise View Acres. A family in their home. Donnie making beats.